everyone. So I was asked to start back doing my oracle readings that I used to do back in the day. I feel that the energy and the vibration of what is happening around us in this new age of Aquarius is very important. It's very vital to our growth. And sometimes, we sit back and we look at ourselves through depressive states and we say, we're not as valued as others may be because maybe we're not the number one in the books in history, or we may not be given our accolade. We may be being shut down by the powers that be. But what we don't understand, and this is what I want to share today in this reading, is that we are the greatest reason for history. We are the greatest. We've survived more struggles than any other race. And it doesn't even have to do with race more than it does have to do with the morality. We have survived more in morality, even though we have had to maybe dumb ourselves down and play the game where it's like patty cake, you did me, I'm going to do you. But I want you to understand that the Most High is telling us something different. The Most High is demanding our qualifications, demanding our respect, right? And as you can see, when it's time to jump out the water, we just got to jump out. We got to pop out and show them, right? And the dolphin is a very free-flowing animal that exists around emotion. And emotion is a powerful place to be when we're elevating and growing. We look at our emotional state and we find that because we are emotionally centered, we have the ability to maybe say, no, this doesn't feel right. This isn't what, I'm supposed to do here. When we look at morality, we must look at the ingredients behind how we are miraculous, how we are seeing things for what they are. I don't have my glasses on, so you got to bear with me. But then we have our dragonfly. And the dragonfly is very powerful as well. It's an energy that says that you can continue to keep going through transformation, through magic, through the illusion. And right now we're dealing with the concepts of Neptune being retrograde. So that means that we're going to go back through some dream states, some things that used to make us fearful. And we have to make the decision, will we still remain in that fear, or will we manifest through our successful measures and say that regardless of what comes or goes, I'm going to continue to stay 10 toes down in the relationship of where I want my success to be. And a lot of people will dumb themselves down to the point where they will no longer even focus on their success because there have been so many barriers of struggles and things that people have come in and kind of counterattacked their ability to believe in themselves. But I'm here to let you know that through the belief in self, we're finding that we can maneuver through. We can go through these challenges. We can go through whatever circumstance as long as we're not afraid. And there is no way that we can be afraid if the Most High God within us has gotten us this far. Think of all the scenarios that you've gone through that other than the Most High, you never would have been able to persevere or go through. And that's why I say this dragonfly and the dolphin are two major areas that I want you to consider. The freedom of being able to be, in the ocean where you can go and be wherever you want to be and do whatever you want to do. I was listening to a podcast the other day that basically said to close your eyes. And when you close your eyes and you see something specific, like say it's a house or a car or a yacht or whatever, And then you recognize it for what it is in your mind's eye. You see it. And then you open your eyes. That vision is no longer there. That is the trick of illusion. That is what manifests in our idea of what we want, our dream state of what we want, but it's not there yet. So the difference between seeing it in the vision and manifesting it in reality is the practice, processing and getting through where we need to be. So the Most High is moving within the areas of life where, success is available to everyone, anyone who desires it, who wants it, who feels like the dragonfly, that they want to transform, that they want to take this illusion to another level. And we know we do this, family, when we rent space in our head because of something that was supposed to create fear within our mindset. We can definitely attest to how reality works. As we fear, we plant seeds in our minds, and eventually it manifests. So we can manifest other things as well. Like whatever you close your eyes and you witness and you see, you visualize it for what it is. And then, excuse me, as soon as you open your eyes, it's, let's go to work now. Let's put it into action. That is the connection to what the Most High is telling someone today. The Most High is also saying that amethyst is a strong area of positioning that one should go through. Purple is a very royal color. As you move through the concepts of crystallization and, just looking at things, holding things for what you want it to be. Some people feel that that's not the right way to go, but if you feel that that is where you want to be, then no one can tell you your truth. You are the only one that can share your truth. And I know for me, crystals, sage, meditation, mantras, epiphanies, manifestation journaling, all of those things have worked for me. And I've seen things come to fruition for me in incremental steps. But again, it's the process. People want it immediately. And if it was that way, then they would believe in the magic of it all. But it's not. It's a practice. And it's something that I want you to consider when you think about the message that we have here today. And amethyst is saying it's giving psychic abilities and behavior patterns. We have to be aware of that. So I'm going to stop right here on this message because I think this is good enough to share with someone, that you can be whoever you choose to be. If you want to transform, if you want to be creative and look at your life from where you were to where you are today, oh man, it's simply amazing. And then when you're ready, you want to cosmically, consciously think of things that's going to help you breathe and give you some sacred geometry. It's going to help you see things clear. And the dolphin does that. That's what I love about, the energy of the moon phase with the and being attached to water, being connected to emotional areas, because what it does is it calms down the energy. It creates that ability to be able to look at the amethyst and say to yourself, these psychic abilities are something that you want to encounter for yourself. So again, people can sit back and they can say that they have manifested hundreds of thousands of dollars, then that's their truth, then that's what they've done. But it's not going to come as easy for one who has never been in a manifestation position. You have to practice. You have to process things. You have to meditate. You have to prepare yourself for good, positive, accolades to yourself. So what say you on this situation? Do you believe that the psychic abilities that every human has is an availability for all to be able to grow and nurture themselves and heal, to be able to produce the manifestations that they desire for themselves? Or do you think this is just a bunch of, talk? If so, whichever way, we really appreciate and thank you for being here. And your opinion is very valuable. And thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to this podcast. This is a new journey, and it's something that I think I'm ready and prepared for. The Most High will never put more on us than we can bear. So I thank you so much for being here, and have a nice day.